How old is too old? You know, I started thinking about this recently when President Biden was encouraged not to seek re-election. Some might say he was forced out, some may say he was just highly encouraged. I don't mean this to be a political video by any means. I'm just thinking that it kind of made me think, well, how old is too old out there? Is it the age of 80? I mean, Biden was 81. Is that the magic age? Okay, 80, regardless of what we say out there, that's just simply too old to continue working. But that didn't make sense. Bernie Sanders is 82. Dianne Feinstein, she was in her 90s when she passed away. She was still working. The Rolling Stones, that's a great example. Mick Jagger, 81. I mean, you know, the Stones are still doing concerts out there. Keith Richards, he's 80. Ronnie Woods, he's the young guy out there at 77. But I got to tell you, they rocked it here in Silicon Valley just a couple of months ago. So how old is too old to really work? I think the only person that can really answer that is you. You're the one who will know when it's just simply too old, when you're too old. I really believe that it's you that is going to be able to answer that. Now, you may be facing discrimination out there. I can understand that as well. But you know what? Maybe you might want to consider switching over to doing something, you know, like your own business. Taking charge of your employability. I mean, I did that at 56 and I'm 65 now. My former boss, he left at 57, I believe it was. And he's now 67 and he's running his own software company out there with employees. I mean, there's, you know, it's you that's going to be the one that determines when you're too old to work anymore. So think about this. If you are a program manager and you're looking for new opportunities, who's to say that you are too old to be able to organize, plan, and manage a product release at the age of 60 when we entrust our leadership officials, whether it's somebody like Kamala Harris, who's 60, or Trump, who's 78, or whoever, with the nuclear codes. We'll trust them, but we won't trust a product manager with maybe a multi-million-dollar rollout. If you think about it in that respect, get over the fact that you're worried about being too old to get hired out there, because really you're not. You're in charge of your employability, and you're in charge of when you say, you know what, I'm just too old to do this anymore. Nobody else is going to do that. So anyway, it's a quick rant today. I'll file this under mindset, but it's just something that I got to thinking about after, watching Biden get, to step aside and let somebody else run for the ticket on the Democratic Party. And again, it's not a political video. Please don't be talking politics in the comment section below. I just want to ask you, and I would love to hear from you, what your thoughts are when it's too old to work. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next Tuesday.